The truth is, most wedding guests have no idea what kind of gear DJs are using. And in this video, it's going to be my review of the Hercules T7 DJ controller. Check that out. It even spins. Kind of makes you want to touch it, huh? This here is the Hercules T7 controller, and I've had it like a month after it came out is when I first bought the unit. And let me tell you, this thing is a beast. Even with the T10 coming out here shortly. This thing has rocked all of my weddings for the last 3 years, 2.5 years, whatever. Quick context. This right here, the Impulse 200, this is the only DJ controller that I've ever used prior to this one. So just full disclosure, like I don't have a ton of experience on any other type of DJ controller. And part of that is like, man, I've always felt like DJ controllers are kind of expensive, to be honest. Like I didn't grow up with like just rolling in the dough, so I didn't have, you know, $2,000 to drop on a unit. Like for the most part, I've always felt like DJing and using DJ controllers and access to the whole art is kind of limited. And unless you have like a good chunk of change to just throw out there to buy your set of turntables, the DJ art was inaccessible to those who grew up maybe poor like I did. The DJ T7 has been the controller that I use for the last 3 years at all of my weddings. I've done over 100 gigs at this point, and I've got some real world experience, and I want to give you my honest opinions about the Hercules T7 controller. So I'm going to break up this video into 3 different parts, and I'm going to cover like things that I loved about the T7, things that I liked about the T7, and then things that I long for when using the Hercules T7. And by the way, just so you know, like I'm not sponsored by Hercules. Maybe one day if you're watching this, Hercules, I could be your first, you know, Marshallese DJ. Nobody's heard of Marshallese DJ until your boy jumped on the scene. Anyhow, the one thing I really love about the Hercules T7, like I mentioned it earlier, I was kind of joking, but the fact that it moves, yo, for most people out there in the wild, they have no idea like DJ controllers, and just the very fact that it has moving platters gives the optical illusion that I am a more professional than I really am. Incredible DJs out there. As respect to you all, I felt like I had to get at least something like the Hercules T7 to be able to call myself a DJ. The very first wedding that I did, I used this here, the Hercules Impulse 200. At that wedding, like I absolutely crushed that wedding just using this Impulse 200. So you don't have to drop stupid amounts of money anymore to get into DJing. The other thing I love about the Hercules T7, I got my notes right here, so I'm a little cheat sheet, you know what I'm saying? The other thing I really love about the Hercules T7 is portability. This thing is so stupid light, like I cannot tell you like how, I might just be getting old at this point, but the fact that it is extremely portable, like I just have it in the Pro X flight case, and I just lug this thing around and I toss it and I dump it, kinda. But this thing has been absolutely portable for myself, and like I'm not breaking my back lugging in 2 different turntables and a mixer, and like this is it. This thing is so light, and I don't know, I'm not too much of a specs guy. If you're here for specs, I'm probably not your DJ. You could probably unfollow me, to be honest, if you want like all the specs. There are plenty of other phenomenal DJs out there that cover all of the specs, specific specs about this unit. Go look them up. And in this particular unit, like I said, super light, and it doesn't feel too much like a toy, like especially the jog wheels here. Like this is solid metal, like it's got some weight to it, like it feels really good, like it's made of quality material. And one of the things I keep seeing online, especially about the Hercules controllers, and something that I don't know if it just rubs me the wrong way, or if it's the fact that because I have no prior experience to any other type of DJ controllers or boards out there, is that this thing is belt driven. Therefore, like it's like kind of taboo. And I'm telling you, as someone who has very little experience from DJ controllers, this thing is absolutely worth your money. I've done over 100 weddings at this point, and with this specific controller, and I'm telling you, someone who's gotten amazing reviews, amazing comments from people that are telling me like, "Oh, you're an amazing DJ. You totally rock my party." Like this has been the unit that's carried me through. It's definitely helped me like learn like how DJ controllers actually work. The layout of this is incredible. It's super user friendly for someone like me who has no idea about DJ controllers. Like the fact that the EQs are right there, dead center in the middle of the board. It's got the effects pedals that I really love. I did swap out the stock faders for the Innovator bundle, whatever you call it. I don't know. And part of that is just like I like modding things and, you know, taking it up a notch. Who doesn't like modding their things? But the fact that you can mod the unit is pretty cool. And then the pads here, they all feel awesome to use. Like I love using these pads. It's so clicky. It's got a great feel to it. The fact that the stems button are here and it's like dedicated stems button, like this is what really I feel like helped me, like it helped propel me from kind of a novice DJ into a more advanced DJ, because now all of a sudden I'm stemming out and I'm mixing two different songs and I do a bunch of mashups. If you're not already following me online, DJ TJ Kaapuni, that's DJ TJ Kaapuni. Follow me on all the things. Those are just some of the things I love about this unit. Is again, the fact that it's like visually, optically, it gives the illusion that I'm more of a professional DJ than I feel like I really am, because some of y'all are dope out there. Then the second thing I really love about this thing is, again, the portability, the lightweight, the fact that I can be a mobile DJ and not break my back being a mobile DJ, because that's the name of the game. At the end of the day, like, we want to be mobile DJs. Those of us in the wedding space, especially in the wedding space, like, we try to be mobile, especially if you're running maybe like a solo op like I am. Mobile is your friend. And the older I get, the more I want things on wheels, the more I want things to be lighter. This is mobile DJ friendly. Moving on into the second part of this, one of the things I really love about this unit is it's so user friendly. I can't even describe to you like how easy it was for someone who has no DJ background for me to pick up this unit and to be able to identify like what each thing on this board actually does. Like, it's so easy to just look right there, dead center. I've got all the EQ. I've got the effects paddles right here. I can assign them, and I use Serato with this controller. And it's so easy to use. Just flip the paddles up, and then now I'm rocking the effects internally through Serato. And then the thing I did on this board is I actually modded out I took out the stock faders and then I swapped them for the Innovator bundle, and that has been super clutch. It helped me kind of learn the art of scratching, and yeah, I can't say enough good things about the Innovator faders. But I didn't stick too long on the stock faders, and part of that is just like I wanted to be able to pimp my controller out. The other thing I can't stress enough about this, or emphasize enough, is that this controller is perfect, especially if you want to get into DJing and learning how to actually DJ. This is one of the best bangs for your buck, especially if you're like trying to get into learning how a DJ controller works. This is it. Hercules, you did a great job with this unit. Moving on, things I long for in this particular unit. This might just be a TJ thing, but my tracks, like I have, for the most part, when I'm gain staging everything, I have my individual tracks set to 12 o'clock, so right at unity. And for the most part, I keep everything fairly flat. I'm not doing anything too crazy in terms of like EQing or whatever, but I do feel like the tracks, for whatever reason, tend to get pretty close to clipping, even like I'm just at unity. So I don't know what the deal is. If you know why I might be clipping, like, or close to clipping some of my tracks, I don't know if that's like an internal Serato thing or if that's on this particular board, but I can't get much past 12 o'clock on this particular unit before things start, like, before I feel like I'm redlining, because I'm like, it's got the visual meter there, and I'm seeing that my audio source that I'm sending to my external mixer is clipping, or close to clipping. It's definitely redlining. If you know why I might be redlining or clipping or close to clipping, please let me know in the comments below. It kind of scares me, like seeing, you know, the individual tracks that I'm sending to my mixers, actually it's clipping, or kind of unfortunate that 12 o'clock anyhow. One more thing that happens to, and this might just be a TJ problem, but sometimes when I'm just like vibing out, you know, I'm playing, I'm like just doing my thing, sometimes my belly will like hit the fader here, and like, to be honest, that just might be a TJ thing. I don't know, but it does feel like it's kind of close here. So my belly does, like, sometimes we're just rocking out on the dance floor, and then I'll hear the music cut out, and I'm like, oh, what happened? And I look down, and like, I felt my shirt touch, but I didn't think anything of it. But my belly actually touched the fader, and then it kind of, you get what I'm saying. So could be a TJ thing, could just be like, man, maybe if this thing was just like, I don't know, half an inch up, maybe, or maybe I just gotta stop eating. I don't know. But those are my only gripes with this particular controller. So if you are a mobile DJ or just a beginner DJ or know nothing about DJing, this is a fantastic unit for you to pick up, even in 2026, even with the T10 just about to be released. This Hercules T7 is absolutely worth your money in 2026. Go get yourself one. Be out.